Hey folks, hope you're doing well, staying healthy, having a blessed day, engaging in daily activities which provide you with a sense of fulfillment and contentment, and ultimately keeping your minds healthy. We're stepping into what's being dubbed as the new normal by many individuals and groups. Global corporations across the world are telling us that there is no going back. There is no return to the pre-COVID world. And taking this opportunity to implement the notion of a great reset. The great reset is very real, and I highly encourage you all, if you have an interest for the future of humanity, to research the World Economic Forum's Global Reset, research the World Economic Forum's Fourth Industrial Revolution plans, the notion of transhumanism, 5G technology. These are all connected. You might be thinking this is some conspiracy nonsense. I wish it were. I really wish that it was. However, it's public information. Anyone with the time, energy, and know-how to research these topics is going to soon find out our future is being mapped out in ways previously unimagined. It's unimaginable for the overwhelming number of people in this world who don't understand technology or how data transfer occurs. It's even difficult for those who have expertise in the fields to accept that things like transhumanism are possible. Do you believe that a computer could read your mind? Do you think it's possible for your mind to be used to control a machine? If you don't, I suggest you bring your lives into modern day and reality and understand that this technology does exist. It exists on a commercial scale. Futurists, global elites, unelected officials with money and the desire for power and control, the desire to shape the new world under the global reset and a fourth industrial revolution, are implementing these plans under the guise of preserving the natural world, partnering with nature in ways previously unforeseen or imagined, ensuring that we're healing the earth and also healing our minds. I'm making this video because I understand there are many people who are so caught up in making ends meet, ensuring that they have what they need to survive day to day, that they don't have the time and energy to actually look at what's being hidden in plain sight. And it's incredibly concerning for me. I make my living on technology. I'm a network engineer, software developer, business and technical analyst, working for one of the largest financial technology corporations in the world. And when I hear my company continuing to speak this message of the new normal, there's no going back to pre-COVID. The way we do business is forever changing. Society is changing on a global scale. It's alarming in one way. In one way, it's somewhat promising, because you look at the technology that's being developed and the potential capabilities that we have by merging human and machine under singularity. The thought of curing psychological and neurological disorders is something I think we all want. You know, no one wants to be depressed. No one wants to have problems with their nervous system that prevent them from being able to live a happy, complete life, being able to find that contentment and fulfillment. And my main concern here is that we are easing ourselves into a place where control, it will soon be lost if we submit to these systems. And the group of people that I have found on Instagram, you know, I came here initially just because I wanted to post garden content. Quite frankly, because my ex told me no one wanted to see that on Facebook. No one cared about that stuff. So I essentially pieced out of Facebook, brought it to Instagram, and I found this community of people who truly love nature, passionate about connecting with the earth, and understanding that patience, the slower mode of living, taking the good with the bad, the failures and the successes all together, learning from our mistakes, reveling in the joy of harvesting crops, is real. This is not something that's new. And the more people I meet all around the world, the more I'm encouraged that individuals can band together and find a unity around nature. However, the trajectory and the path that I see being set by the global elites, those with power, the futurists who are constantly scheming and running through scenarios for what will happen with regard to global society and humanity, don't necessarily have our best interests in mind. And there's really not a whole lot that we can do about this other than inform ourselves and gain skills that allow us to operate outside of that construct. I can't sit here and tell you about everything that I've learned other than some very basic things that I explained earlier regarding the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and transhumanism. That's something you need to research yourselves. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is connecting with individuals in our local communities while we still can, and also with, well, even more so while we still can, with those people who live in physically separated areas. So I'm not trying to sit here and be an alarmist. Some people call me an alarmist. I'm provoking fear or whatever it may be. Sure, maybe I am in one way or another, but it's not coming from a malicious place. I truly care for all of the people that I engage with on Instagram and locally when it comes to gardening and sustainable, productive activities. It's it's a strange world that we're living in at this point. The changes are happening so fast, basically at breakneck speed. And it just feels like pretty soon it will be inescapable when it comes to the quote-unquote machine and the reach the machine has into our lives. Because of this, I feel it necessary to put out this message because I don't see any way that we're going back to, first of all, pre-COVID world and a pre-technological prison sentence that is being foisted upon us. So what do you think? Do you want to take advantage of technology in a way that will grant you powers that are dubbed as superhuman? Are you willing to submit yourselves to a machine under the guise of bettering humanity, of healing illnesses, further distancing ourselves from nature